beast snatchier than my Silky Man. And I just come down from riding the Silky. I mean, I wasn't hauling ass or anything on the freeway on the Silky, but oh, and it's smooth. Smooth quick shifter. Let's see if it has up and down quick shifter. Yes. Quick shifter up and down. Check. Now the last time I rode one of these, it was the first time I ever ridden one of these new Harleys. Well, hello there in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. And today we're at Harley Davidson Central right here in Houston, Texas. And we're about to hop on this, well, I don't know if call it beautiful because it's not really beautiful. Exotic. Let's call it exotic. This exotic. This exotic Pan America CVO with a 1250 Evolution Max or Revolution Max, sorry, engine, right? That produces boom this amount of torques, boom this amount of horsepower. Check out those Brembo brakes, the spoke wheels. This one comes equipped with handguards, the cage here thing protector, whatever it's called, the lights, more lights, bigger windscreen. And well, everything that Harley thinks that somebody who's gonna wanna adventure into the world wants. So it has also the top case. It comes equipped with the side cases, but they took them off of the demo just to make it easier for us to ride. It has this hold-ins dampener and thing. Yes.
So to start it,
turn
it on, pull the clutch in, hit the starter.
Okay.
Turn signals on this one are like metrics. You have to right, left.
They self-cancel?
Push the cancel. No, I think they're self-canceling too.
Okay, okay.
The other thing it'll do is got a mode button.
Okay.
So right now you're in street mode. That's sport. It stiffens the suspension a lot.
Oh, okay.
You're standing there and you put it in street and it's real cushy. Put it in sport.
Okay.
And it changes how the engine performs too. It's a little.
Yeah, that's good. Because usually they just it's a change the mode. It's just something to do with the engine, but
no, it changes this.
Okay, so this one has electronically adjustable suspension and everything. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
But other than that, otherwise it's pretty much like any other type.
Alrighty.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Alright, so we'll be back. That's my friend Raul. He's looking good on that road glide.
These are these. Which you have?
Yeah, I have.
Alright, so you pull in the clutch before starting the motorcycle. You go single file out of the parking lot. So get on the street, you go to a stagger formation.
Okay.
Left track, right track, left track, right track.
Okay.
All in distance. No passing.
Okay.
The lead rider, we use hand signals. Otherwise, you want all the people to keep your hands on the handlebars at all the time.
Alright guys, let's see if we don't get in trouble for doing the review here because, well, no talking. We'll try not to move our hands a lot so that nobody knows that we are actually doing this. Ooh, illegal stuff. That's awesome.
I got to ride it yesterday.
Yeah?
Stupid fast.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, you gotta hold on because that thing will leave you behind.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if that's true, but the first thing we're gonna know is, well, if we can actually make it go fast, because usually on a demo day, we're not gonna be able to go hauling ass. But let's hop on this thing. Alright, so I've already ridden a Pan America before, but I just made a, and it was on this same dealer too, but it was a couple of years ago, and it was not the CVO, And we didn't get a chance to do a review in English. We were doing it in Spanish, but that didn't work, so we're doing it in English just for us and for our friends. And hopefully we'll get a lot of people to enjoy them. Alright, he said move it here, pull the clutch in, turn it on. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, it is in neutral, so. Okay, up, middle. Oh, it has different settings. Yeah, like it down, yes. So it is in sport. Alright, we'll follow the leader then. Now I don't feel that this one dropped like the other one. The friction zone is very nice and easy. It does feel top heavy, but it's not. It doesn't feel like a tall bike. Because I can almost I can flat foot, no problem. What am I? 5'8", no 5'9" to 5'10", 175. So let's see. And I'm flat footing this bike. For an adventure bike, that's not a bad thing. Now I remember that the last one had this thing where it automatically dropped the suspension, so I don't know if that's doing that or not, because I don't feel that it is. I don't know if this one has a quick shifter. It didn't want to change gears. It does. Oh, and it's smooth. Smooth quick shifter. Let's see if it has up and down quick shifter. Yes. Quick shifter up and down. Check.
Using of the Rogaine. Check.
Now the last time I rode one of these, it was the first time I ever ridden one of these new Harleys with the new Revolution Max engine. And I was in rain mode and I was so disappointed. I just wanted to get off. Now this one I have it in sport mode. The suspension is great and the engine does feel very good. It's very peppy, very grunty, very nice. I like. It is very nimble. I mean, this bike, I'm not an adventure style guy. I rode the Desert X the other day, and I can't help but comparing it now, right? Because that's the only adventure bike I've ridden that I liked, and I really liked that one. So the only problem is here, that one I rode it by myself, and I loved it. But here I have to follow the leader and, well, just follow the rules of the group, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to actually engage with this bike the way I did with the Desert X. But so far, this does not ask anything of that Desert X in terms of character and in easy to maneuver. What would the word say? Maneuverability, easiness. Yeah. So let's check out what he was saying about the suspension. Let's put it now in. This is rain. Oh yeah, it's so soft and squishy. Yeah, it's, I think a little bit stiffer on road. And then you put it, and it's immediate. It's immediate. Just you push the button and immediately it changes the suspension. This is great. All bikes should have electronically adjustable suspension and electronically semi-adjustable, or whatever the term is. When the suspension actually adjusts on the fly by itself according to road conditions, so the damping adjusts itself. If you hit a big bump, it just stiffens up. If it goes softly, it just softens. This bike does that, and it's just great. I mean, it's very comfortable, even though the seat is not the greatest, the most comfortable. Oh yeah, I love this bike. And even the riding position is not, it's a little bit more sporty than on other adventure bikes, especially that BMW that we rode the other day that you felt like an old man. This one is, I can see now why people are using this as the platform for the Hooligan bikes and kicking butt, because this engine is great, the whole platform. Why don't Harley sell a Hooligan bike? based on this platform, I would definitely buy it. I would definitely buy a bike like the, don't say it, like the, don't say it,
Don't say it.
the Bronx. We need the freaking Bronx. Come on, Harley, what the hell are you doing? Give us the Bronx with this engine. Maybe change a little bit of the aesthetics in the front because it was a little bit boring on the prototype, but we definitely need a bike like that on Harley's lineup so we can buy it. Because right now I'm gonna get rid of my Street Glide. I don't see myself getting a new Harley in a while, but something like this makes you a believer, man. Now this bike says 25th anniversary of CVO. Did we leave somebody behind? I don't know, something. So it has the 1250 engine, the CVO custom paint and aluminum trim package with legendary orange accents. Oh, that's what it has. Legendary orange accents. Oh, really? My God, it fucking hauls ass, man. I don't know. It feels stronger, at least snatchier than my Suki, man. And I just come down from riding the Suki. I mean, I wasn't hauling ass or anything on the freeway on the Suki, but a little bit, maybe just a little bit. And man, this one, at least it has a lot more character and it feels a lot snappier. That would be the word. Snappier than the Suki. And it's a whole different experience, right? I wouldn't trade my Suki for this one, not now. But give me a bike with this type of suspension, lower to the ground, sportier, sporty naked with all of these components. Definitely would buy it. I really didn't like how it turned a lot because it's just, that's where I felt that it was tall. It's not that it was terrible, but it didn't fill me with confidence. And now these tires, also they're pretty knobby, so they're for a little bit of off-road. That's another thing that I would have to change because I don't go off-roading. But why buy a bike with all this suspension clearance and all of that stuff if you're not going to take it off-road? So this bike is for somebody who actually goes a little bit on the trails, right? But with character, with class, because you're riding a very expensive bike. So this is the price right there. Now, would I buy this bike? Would I put it on the list? No, right now, no. If I had the money to just throw away, I would definitely buy this bike and create a custom like the one Jason Momoa rides on the Fast X movie. That would be my dream bike from Harley. So please, Harley, listen to me, do that. Maybe get Jason Momoa to sign some autographs for you so you can get it. And at least, yeah, just consider it. I love this dash, the whole setup here, and it's very modern. This bike doesn't feel at all like a Harley Davidson of old. It feels more like a Harley Davidson of new. Now the quick shifter is good, but I don't like it too much in slow maneuvers because it's, oh, you see the suspension is good, but it's a little bit stiffer. So let's put it now in street mode to see how it handles the bumps. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Yeah, you don't want to be riding this bike on the road in sport mode all the time because, yeah, the suspension benefits a lot more from being a little bit, yeah. Now you're looking forward to bumps. You see? That's a lot better. Because otherwise you have to be standing up a lot. Oh my God. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's my shoes. There was something on the, yeah, there was something there. No, it's the foot pegs. They're a little bit, they have this cushion that's a little bit too soft, so it feels like you're slipping and you're not. And so that would be something to consider. That's not a good feeling when you're standing up on the pegs. And on a bike like this, if you're going to go off-road especially, you're going to be doing a lot of standing up on the bike. So just another thing. And I don't know if those are premium ones and they're different from the ones that they have on the original, because I don't remember the original having that issue. Yeah, now that the suspension is soft, it's a lot better. Now this dash is very nice, but it's too much information and the letters are just too small. I have no idea what they're trying to tell me here with all these little numbers. So maybe it does have, you can change the display, but I don't know if you can change the font size on these, because they're just too small. Well, definitely, as I said, I would put it on the list just at the very bottom for when I'm a rich man that wins the lottery, or some uncle dies and lends all his, I inherit a whole bunch of money from this rich uncle that I don't know about, so I wouldn't cry too much because I don't know him, but for some reason he loves me more than anybody else. He gives me a whole bunch of money, so I would definitely put it on the list and I would definitely buy it. But as I said, I would trick it out. I would try to see how I can leave that suspension but make it shorter, so it would be more of a Hooligan bike. I don't know, just tricked it out, the whole thing. Change a little bit of the aesthetics in the front, remove the windscreen. Maybe we're just removing the windscreen, see how that looks, because it's an original bike. It's not terribly looking, but it's not a pretty bike. It's a bike that says I'm here and I'm here to kick ass. All of you BMWs and you KTMers or whatever you're riding, you European lawyers and American accountants and all these people that are riding adventure bikes because they're boring in their life and they need some adventure. Somebody can just come in here and say, excuse me, I have this badass bike made in America. Made in America, that sounds a little bit like a Ducati. But it doesn't sound like a Ducati, it just sounds different. It's very original. I like it. I like this engine. Now when you put it in rain mode, it just disappears and it's pretty terrible. So that's why the first review I did, I was hating the bike. I didn't get it at all. But this thing, I don't know, maybe it's just too expensive. We would have to test ride the other one again to see if most of the pleasure that I'm receiving in riding this bike has to do with the suspension. And the electronic suspension is exclusive for the CVO, I believe. And as I said, the riding position is very comfortable, but it's a little bit sporty. It's nice. I like it. I like it. Put some good street tires, lower the bike, remove anything that says adventure, and put a street naked Hooligan bike, Street Fighter look on this, and I would definitely trade in my Suzuki. But right now, no. Even though this engine has more character, I like the inline fours a lot. And I'm thinking that this one can take my Suzuki maybe on the off the line, but I don't think it can take it on top speed. I will have to see. These are the comparison numbers. Boom! Now this is a bike that you would love to have the opportunity to give it more of the beans and see how it performs in heavy traffic. Well, not in heavy traffic, in soft traffic on the highway, so you can move around. Because it's very tall, and that's one of the benefits of having a taller bike, is that you can see the traffic and get out of the way. This is a nice neighborhood. I wonder how much one of these houses cost. Maybe we can buy one with my teacher salary. Okay. I don't like the way the V-twins sound when they're idling. And there's just something about it that it just sounds like a rakatakatak. But once you start revving them, especially if you're riding them, that's because the appeal. I don't think. I mean, some people like the way the V-twins sound. I like the V4s better, and I like the inline 4s, especially like the Yamaha with the cross plane. I think that sound is better than the V-twin. Now, and I'm talking about a V-twin of this character, not the big Harley V-twins with a 45-degree angle. That's a different thing. We're talking about sporty V-twins. I don't really like the way they sound as much. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but not as much as I said, other bikes. But the V-twins, the sporty V-twins, they're the most fun bikes. Once you start revving them and you feel that little humph, that little pep, there's nothing in it in the world that does that. That little V-twin, or the big V-twin underneath this one, that's what the character is. Whole different experience from Harley guys. So I was surprised when Harley announced this. It's like, man, they're reaching. But no, it is a very good bike. It is a very good bike. $28,399 is the price. Would you pay that much money for this bike? I'll leave it up to you guys, because I wouldn't. As I said, only if I'm a rich guy. Now, if you're into adventure riding and cross-country adventure riding, you wouldn't be bad buying this bike. Maybe just change the seats. That's the only thing that's a little bit on the stiffer side. But maybe you didn't need that for off-roading. I don't know. But for $28,399, I could definitely get me a Ducati V4 before I buy this bike. But that's the type of rider I am. I want to have the fast bike. It's not like saying that this is a slow one, but I can go a lot faster, safer on a V4 than I could on this one. And it has a whole bunch of things, like all these lights and that I don't really need. I was gonna say the handguards, but well, you can remove them, and for winter time, yes, it's good to have them. Windscreen as well. I don't like it a lot, but for the winter time, you need it. So, but I don't know, the whole off-roading thing. Since it's not my thing, I wouldn't pay for it because I would rather have something more to my type of riding. Yeah, quick shifter works. But it's, I don't know if it's the gearing or what, or where I'm shifting, that it's very, very snatchy, very, I don't know, it's not smooth, the action. So I would rather feather the clutch in. Now the little indicator here, it's here, so you have all the information that you need, no problem with that. But as I said, it's a little bit small, so you go down and where was it? Oh, there it is. It just takes me a while. So that's not something I really enjoy. I would benefit from having the number like boom, very big with brighter colors, because right now it's gray. It's just one of those things I'm not used to, not knowing which gear I'm in. I want to know. I want to go down and see. And I got spoiled because my first bikes didn't have that. I'm getting separated because I'm not focusing on the riding. Focus, focus. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. If you liked the video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button, and share it with all your friends. If you don't like the video, well, share it with all your enemies. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I thought we were going in here. That's very impressive. Oh, I didn't talk about the brakes. The brakes are great on this bike. Forgot to mention. Hey, güey. ¿Qué fue se sintió ahí eso? The fuck is the fucking thing? There it is. Well, there it is, guys. What do you think?